Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Haley. I am a college junior. Today is my first day of my junior year of college, and I'm studying accounting and finance, so I make a lot of college content on my channel, mostly vlogs, and I post a new video every single Saturday, so be sure to go subscribe so you never miss an upload. Today is August 22nd, and it is my first day of school. I am literally shook right now. Like, I drove onto campus, and there's people walking around with backpacks, and I'm like, oh, we're in school, great. So I figured I would do kind of like a week in my life situation. I did one of these the first week of last semester, and I'm hoping that this week goes better than that one, because that week definitely started off rough, but then it got better. So I figured I would do one of those again for this semester. And yeah, it's Monday. I have a pretty light day, Mondays and Wednesdays. I only have one class, so I just worked from 8 to 2. It's now like 2:30. I spent a good easily 10-15 minutes just circling around the parking deck that I have a permit to park in because I'm a commuter student, because it's a different lot than I was able to park in last year, so I just like got very lost. So I have class from 3 to 4:15, and then I'm probably gonna stick around campus a little longer just to get organized for the semester. I packed lunch like a responsible adult, so I ate some ham and cheese sandwiches at work, so I'm set as far as food, and then I'm just gonna eat a granola bar real quick and head to class. I stay doing this. I will randomly come home with like one or two things of Breyer's ice cream. It's just a necessity, and since it's the first day of school, I feel like I deserve a little reward, so I'm at the line getting ice cream. I'm in bed. My class went well today. I ended up staying on campus for about an hour or so afterwards and kind of just did the rest of my organization for this semester, went over the last few syllabuses that I didn't go over the weekend because they weren't available, and then headed home and realized that I have 5 classes tomorrow. And the thing with the backpack that I bought yesterday is that I kind of bought it more so just because I liked the way it looked and didn't really consider how much stuff can realistically fit in it. And I also realized that I have 5 classes tomorrow that I'll be on campus for, and I had 5 separate one subject notebooks for each of the classes that I'm gonna have tomorrow. So I was like, oh no. So I ran back out to Target with my mom, and we found a 5 subject notebook for me to keep in my bag Tuesdays and Thursdays for those classes, and then I'll have a separate spiral notebook that I started today for my Monday and Wednesday class. Normally I don't like 5 subject notebooks, but it honestly just makes sense for this semester considering all my classes are on the same day for the most part, so it'll make things a lot easier. Normally I like the option of like, you know, keeping some subjects at home, but not this semester. But because I already bought a bunch of one subject spiral notebooks, I'm pretty much not gonna need to go notebook shopping for like another year and a half. And then I watched Friends with my sisters and fell asleep on the couch after eating some ice cream. Literally could not open my eyes walking up the stairs before. I just showered, so I'm like perked up enough just to check my phone before I go to bed, but I'm literally exhausted and it's only day 1, so that's great. But I'm gonna head to bed because I have to get up early tomorrow because of course I have an 8:30 class. Good morning. I'm currently sitting in traffic. It is Tuesday. I have class at 8:30. It is 8:05. I have class all day, Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's when I put 5 out of the 6 classes that I'm taking, so I will be in class till 5:45 today. And in addition to that, I'm so sorry for the sun, but in addition to that, I also have a gym class smack in the middle of the day, so I'm currently in like workout attire to wear for my walking class that I'm in this semester. I feel like this is my actual first day of school because I only had one class yesterday, so we'll see how today goes. Okay, it is like 2:30. I am in a parking deck. I just went back to my car for a bit because I had a textbook order to pick up, and I also packed lunch again today, but I just ate lunch and I was near my car, so I was like, I don't feel like carrying around a whole ass lunchbox in my bag since I don't really need the ice pack that was keeping my sandwiches cool. So I just dropped off some stuff at my car and I need to get back out in a few minutes. I've been to 3 classes today. It's kind of hard because I feel like by the time I like start doing something in my free time in between classes, it's like I have to go to class again. And like, it's not that bad this week to like, you know, not do anything and just be on my phone for a bit to kill time in between classes instead of like settling down and doing work. But we'll see how it goes later in the semester because I really can't be wasting time like I'm kind of doing today. Like, I checked my calendar and I don't have any assignments due until Monday of next week. So I have plenty of time to get started on assignments, and I kind of want to go to all of my classes today and kind of get a gist of like the work I'm gonna have to do for each class. Like my accounting class that I had yesterday, I was able to kind of get a gist from that first day of class of like, okay, how's my study plan gonna look for the semester and all that. So I'm kind of getting the gist with that with the classes that I have been going to today, because my class schedule is very Tuesday and Thursday heavy, and we're just seeing how it goes. So I'm ahead to my last two classes of the day. I am home and I'm very tired. I would like to say one success I have today is that I have made my bed for the second day in a row. I even added a little decorative pillow. I had my last class and at 5:45 and headed out, so I am done with classes for the day. It was definitely an adjustment to have all my classes go on in one day. I literally felt like I was back in high school, where like by the end of the day all the classes kind of mixed together and I'm like, wait, what am I doing for each class? So I'm currently sitting at my desk trying to get organized. I'm noticing that all of my classes have an attendance policy. Some of my classes didn't last year, so I was able to kind of not go, and all of my classes this year, it's like you can miss up to a certain amount without it affecting your grade, but like they really do stress like just come to class. And I definitely learned my lesson from last semester, because classes where the attendance policy was like lenient and, you know, I would start skipping days and stuff and like just do homework during my class time, it definitely showed when it came to studying for tests, because I would have to study like 10 times harder because I didn't know what was going on in the class. So I'm just gonna deal with it, because honestly my days are only like this twice a week, and then I have a very light day Monday, Wednesday, and then I have no classes Friday. So we're dealing with the 5 classes in one day situation. But yeah, pretty good day. I really wasn't like trying to go out of my way to like introduce myself to the person next to me and stuff like that. I feel like I always challenge myself to do that, but I was just like trying to get used to like, you know, being back in the classroom and stuff and not, you know, getting overly stressed the first week of class. I just didn't feel like being social, I guess. But I still found out that I have a friend in my entrepreneur class, and then in my tax class I exchanged numbers with like the person next to me, but that was about it. So now that I have been to all my classes and just went on a whole ramble about them, I am currently at my desk and I'm gonna just get organized, see if there's anything I need to get done this week. It just took me like 2 hours to order my textbooks and plan the rest of my week. Like my attention span is awful right now. My attention span got so bad over the summer because I wasn't like in school for the past 3.5 months, and like at work, you know, I'm still getting stuff done, but I definitely noticed I would start to have like a shorter and shorter attention span. Like I wouldn't be able to focus after a while, but now it's gone to the point where like I literally will stop and like check my phone every like, I don't know, at least like 5-10 minutes, or I have to have a YouTube video playing in the background, like something. Like I cannot focus. Like, and I also kept getting distracted on so many different things because I'm like trying to figure out what's going on in all my classes. So then I'm like, wait, let me start this, and then I'm like, no, let me finish what I'm doing. I'm all over the place, but I feel like I'm grounded now, and my textbooks are ordered. RIP my credit card. Hello, happy Wednesday. Already 2:30 in the afternoon. I had work this morning. I have one class today, my accounting class at 3. I just got to school and pulled right into a spot, thank freaking goodness, because the other day I literally had to circle around and end up parking like on the top level of the parking deck that I have a pass to park in. Really glad I got a spot. Probably will walk over to class in a bit, get there a little early, because I hate being like one of the last people to walk in and then like you're trying to like cram in between 2 people to get to that one empty seat. Like, no, I want to have options. So I'm gonna go get to class early, probably eat some pita chips whilst walking. So let's go. The only one up in house right now. It's 7 o'clock. For some reason, I woke up at, I think, around 6, and my alarm wasn't until 6:20. I don't know what's going on with me, but maybe it's just because I went to bed early last night. I had a Zoom meeting when I got home last night, but I didn't really vlog anything because I forgot. So happy Thursday. I already ate some, but made some classic toast with peanut butter. I've been making smoothies the past few days, but I was just feeling like actually eating something this morning instead of drinking something, because I already have my coffee that I made a little earlier to drink in hopes of finishing it before I get to school, so I don't have to carry around the empty cup with me. And then I took out these 2 pieces of bread last night. I'm gonna make some ham and fresh mozzarella sandwiches to bring with me to school. I am so thankful that my last class was canceled today. I am exhausted. My last class being canceled, I got out of class at 4:15 for the day instead of 5:45. So save some time there, but I felt so bad because I was literally yawning throughout my entire finance class. And like, it's really awkward when like the professor makes eye contact with you when you're in the middle of a yawn. So I'm like this with my like hand over my mouth, and the professor is looking at me, and I'm like, sir, I promise it's not that your class is boring. It's that I thought I could do all my classes in one day and I'm tired. And it's also the end of the week. Like, that was my last class of the week. So we are done with classes for the week. Thank goodness. I don't even know. My head is like spinning right now. I really didn't get anything done like in between my classes. I feel like I got through like half of a lecture that I need to watch for my tax class. I ran into one of my friends in between my second and third class, and she was like, are you okay? Because just from like the look on your face, like you do not look well. And that's the second time that someone has run into me this week and has asked if I'm okay, because I be looking tired sometimes. And I tried so hard this week. Like, I drank coffee in the morning, but I wouldn't like go get a second cup in between classes, because I was like, if I start that habit now, she's done the rest of the semester. But I am about to go make a pit stop on my way home, either probably Food Line because that's closer, to pick up another Stoke coffee because I finished the bottle I had this morning. I've really been trying the past few days to like actually drink at least one of these hydro flasks in a day, because I got a new one, so now I have a 40-ounce hydro flask instead of a 20-ounce. I'm actually doing pretty good with it. I should probably just finish it because there's not that much left, but instead I'm gonna make another coffee and I'll finish it later. I don't even really need to be up late to be doing anything tonight, to be honest, but I kind of just need a little pick-me-up, and I'm like really just craving the taste of coffee for some reason. So I feel like I deserve a little end of the week coffee. So like I said before, I am done with class for the week. I know there's definitely stuff for school that I should just like get ahead on now. However, I kind of want to edit a vlog instead. So I might just chill and do that. I'm in the middle of watching a lecture for my tax class, but that's not until next Tuesday. So I do have all weekend to do it. But I might just finish watching that video. This way I can just close the tab on my computer, because one thing that I want to actually have the habit of doing, I forgot a straw. But one thing I actually want to be in the habit of doing this semester is like closing the tabs on my computer, because when I tell you all of the tabs were open, Microsoft Word, Chrome, Safari, everything, JMP, because I had a class that used that programming software, everything was open on my computer. I really don't want it to look like chaos this semester. So I might just finish watching that video tonight and then do YouTube stuff. And then tomorrow I don't have class, but I have work, and then I have to go into school anyway because I am running a club this semester, and the fridge is making noises, but our school's club fair is tomorrow, and so I need to leave work early to go work a table for that and advertise my club. I don't think I mentioned what it is, but it's what I had a Zoom meeting for last night. Basically, it's a club for like personal finance related topics, which is a topic that like I'm very interested in, just because in high school I took a lot of finance-based courses that kind of zeroed in on like individual finances and how to basically just start on the right foot when you get into the real world. And it was kind of eye-opening for me because I was able to get into this program for like 60 people out of a class of over 900 kids. And it's like, yes, I'm glad that I was able to get all that information in high school. However, it was only available to 60 people out of 900 people in my grade. So realizing that, I was like, this should, be accessible for more people. And then I heard about this club when I got to college, and I got involved in leadership last year, and now I'm president of the club. That's my little backstory with that. I say I'm an accounting and finance major, but technically the finance part of it, I'm a business admin major concentrating in finance. And the reason I chose the concentration in finance was because I eventually want to one day figure out some way to be able, that's like a pipeline dream, I guess, but like sort of something that I have in the back of my head that I would like to be able to do one day is like bring the topic of personal finance and learning how to budget from like high school so that, you know, you don't learn certain financial no-nos the hard way. Yeah, that's my little story with that. I feel like I'm just gonna end this video here, even though it's only Thursday, just because it's the end of my school week. I know I just said I was going to school tomorrow, but I don't have class, so I'm done with my first week of class. Hey. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like. I do post a new video every single Saturday, so be sure to go subscribe so you never miss an upload. And if you want to go follow me on my social media, I will have those usernames in the description below as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.